What is on, guys? It's me, Dom, here again with another video. Hope everyone's doing alright with the whole COVID-19 that's going around, because I know that since you guys can't go outside or play Yu-Gi-Oh, so most of you are stuck inside going on YUGIOH Pro and stuff like that. But remember to always be safe and don't do anything stupid. But anyway, going on with the deck profile. So today I'm bringing you a budget build with 3 of the mechanized not MACHINA Madness, or one of the structure decks that came out recently. But yeah, I'm showing you guys this deck, which you can buy for about 30 quid at your local card store, or online depending on online deals or wherever you get it from. So this deck will generally cost you around about 25 to 30 quid. For you, is so. Now moving on with deck profile. Right, for the first monster, we run 3 Citadel. The Citadel's effect is awesome, because what you can do is, say like you manage to bring him out onto the board. His first effect is you can pop himself or any other. You can then pop all your opponent's monsters, which is practically a Regeki. And his other ability is, when you destroy a monster, or when a monster is destroyed, you can special summon him from the graveyard, but you can only do it once. His effects once per turn, so that's the only downside. We run 3 Air Raider. It's because with Air Raider, he actually fits in quite well with Citadel. Same with most of these other cards, because like for me, I tend to play quite competitively a little bit. Well, I don't play all that. Yes, I do play competitively, so this is more leaning towards the competitive side. So for you guys wanting to look for a budget deck and wanting for it to be somewhat competitive, it can be. Like with this one, because I have won a few games online with it. With just this deck I made on YUGIOH Pro, so this deck will win you a few games. Perhaps not against all of them, but some of them they definitely will. And then we run 3 Ura Raider. I always have trouble pronouncing his name, because his name sounds similar to Air Raider, but it's just pronounced weirdly. So we run him at 3, because he helps with combos with Citadel again. Then we run 3 Gear Frame. Gear Frame is pretty much the searcher of the deck, so you want to search out Citadel from your deck to hand, ideally, but depending on your hand. We run 2 of this guy. I'm not going to bother pronouncing his name because I always mess it up, so yeah, I only run him at 2 because 3 would end up clogging my hand, or just clogging up in general, because 2 for me is a magic number. And then we run 3 Fortress. Fortress is just there for pretty much the beat stick, and yeah. And then we run the 1 Mega Forge. Mega Form, sorry, not Forge. So we run one of him because he helps out with this guy. Then for our last monster, we run 3 Scrap Recycler. So you can send your Citadel to your graveyard. That and some other stuff, and it just helps for your combos, because you can have this in your own opener hand or Gear Frame. Ideally, leaning more towards Gear Frame, but Scrap would definitely help. We're on 3 Machinery Redeployment. Sorry if I had long pause there. I had a stupid moment where I thought it said something else for the card name. This guy's again your searcher for the deck. Your spells for your searcher, because you can add Ura Raider and Air Raider to your hand. But you always want to see this in your opening hand. Always. But moving on. We run 3 Supply Squad. This guy's just more so for draw power. To iron draw. This is more so in the earlier games, but depending on what you do or what you get from your hand. I just run 2 of it because it just tends to clog if you don't meet the right requirements for it. So then I run the 2 Cosmic Cyclone. Some people would wonder why I don't run this at 3s, because you're already popping most of your opponent's board or monsters, so it's just there just in case for anything else. Then for the last of our spells, we run obviously 3 limiter removals. The reason why I run 3 limiter removals is because with this deck it leans more towards the attacking side as well as comboing off one another's effects. And plus, since it doubles your attack, you can try and push for OTKs. But yeah, it does help out definitely with the attacking side or defensive, depending on how you use it again. But this is more leaning towards attack wise. Then we run 3 MACHINA Overdrive. I run 3 of this guy because you can pretty much get you out your Citadel or anything else. And then, so self-explanatory, just run the 3 Solemn Strike because it's just good to have, because they're against other decks, say like the Solemn Greats or whatever. Like, bearing in mind this is only a £30 budget build, so there's the deck for you guys. Leave a comment saying what you think of the deck, and if you could improve it or by adding cards to it, what would you add and why. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.